Police in Scarborough say they do expect some roads in the area to remain closed for another several hours. They say Route 1 is closed in both directions from Pine Point Road to Old Blue Point Road, involving a utility pole. There's a crash there. Police also say Haggis Parkway is closed at Scotto Hill Road in both directions because of a grass fire. And an update on a fire at a home in Wells yesterday.
Investigators now say that fire was accidental and that it was caused by a grill's recently changed propane tank. Take a look. Crews battled that fire on Atlantic Avenue for several hours yesterday. The homeowner and his daughter, both home at the time, were told that he suffered minor burns. His daughter was not hurt. Firefighters say the quick response limited the damage.
These houses obviously are very close together. Again, crews did a phenomenal job in the first few minutes doing what they can with the amount of volume of fire that they had when they arrived.
Fire also damaged 2 other nearby homes yesterday.
Investigators say a fire in Stockton Springs may have been set on purpose. This home was located on Cross Lane, and first responders say there was no electricity connected to the home. It happened around 9:30 yesterday morning. Anyone with information is asked to call the fire marshal's office. Today, people in Searsmont are remembering Assistant Fire Chief Wayne Woodbury.
He died yesterday from his injuries from the fire at the Robbins Lumber Mill last month. He was being treated at Maine Medical Center in Portland. Woodbury is now the second firefighter to die from that fire a month ago. A procession from Augusta to a funeral home in Belfast was held today. We will have much more about how the community is remembering Assistant Chief Woodbury coming up at 6. A new investigation is shedding a little light on some of the spending in the race for U.S. Senate in Maine.
Reporters with the Maine Monitor took a closer look at campaign finance data and compared it to Forbes' list of billionaires. It found 97 billionaires and their spouses donated nearly $10 million to groups supporting Senator Susan Collins. 5 billionaires donated a total of $24,000 to Graham Plattner's campaign. The data goes from January of 2025 through last month. We talked with Josh Keefe with the Maine Monitor about who's behind some of the donations to both campaigns.
So the biggest donation to Collins was actually to a super PAC that's supporting her. That was from Ken Griffin. That was $2.5 million. He's the founder and CEO of Citadel, which is a big hedge fund. Another $2 million was donated by Stephen Schwartzman, who's the co-founder, chair, and CEO of Blackstone. He's considered the king of private equity. Another $1 million was given to Collins from James Davis, who's the chair of New Balance, which has manufacturing facilities here in Maine. For Plattner, it's a much smaller list, but one of them is George Soros, who's a mega donor for Democratic candidates. Also, Christy Walton.
Campaign declined to answer questions from the Maine Monitor over email. A spokesperson, meanwhile, for Graham Plattner responded saying the Collins campaign is backed by billionaires, while the Plattner campaign is funded by the people. He went on to say the average donation is $26. You can read more at themainmonitor.org.